Today we're ahead of the sunrise. The disk has not become visible yet, but it's very close, I think. It's a clear morning. Let me see if we can see Mount Hermon. You can see down there to Jordan very easily, the country of Jordan. The River Jordan flows through here. And I do see Mount Hermon. It's not really amazingly visible, but it's there. So visibility isn't at its maximum, but it's pretty good. In the middle of the screen, just over that hill there, you have a little grey piece, like a loaf of bread sticking up there. Oops, I did something wrong here. Oh, you know what I think I did? I think I didn't do the Wi-Fi. Let me check if I didn't do the Wi-Fi. So there's the sun. The disk is over the horizon now. In case you don't believe me, we can zero in a bit more. It's easier to see this way. I had a wonderful full moon last night here, called a harvest moon. And maybe tonight I'll catch something, but I usually don't do that on Facebook. Sometimes it's on Instagram. It'll be about, it might be up already before Mass. It was up quite a bit. Mass started last night, so maybe it'll be around that time, and if so, then I won't be able to catch it either, but let's see. It's just a lovely morning. The birds are busy. Some of our pilgrims are here. We have a group from Texas and a group from Virginia. Wow, that's beautiful, isn't it? A golden window. So the readings are kind of familiar today. The Jonah story, God calls Jonah again to go after his rebellion and all his experience in the storm and the sea, going away in the opposite direction of God. And this time God calls him and he goes straight to Nineveh. So this is good, you know, this is a good example for us, because sometimes we have our moments of disagreement with how we think life should be and the world should be, and my desires and wishes should be. And God has a different idea, and we don't adapt to him very easily. We rebel. We kick and scream and shove and push. And then at the end of the day we say, yeah, like I think it was who was it? Said it, one of the great militant anti-religious people in Europe. I'm not sure if it was Renan or one of those guys, one of the great, who was it? And he said, you have won. At the end of his life, he realized there was somebody much mightier than he in charge of the world. I think it was Nazarene, you have won. You are victorious. And the people convert in Nineveh, and they accept the word of God. It's an amazing blessing for the soul to be able to accept the word of God, to accept the plan of God in our lives. This orders everything. I don't know if I ever showed you in here, we have two little aloe vera that are growing very well. My sister always keeps an eye on them, and she is a big fan of the medicinal qualities of aloe vera. And the medicinal qualities of the Word of God for our well-being, for our societies, for our own personal lives, to learn to do God's will, to learn to accept God's will. It's key. It's absolutely key. It's the way to go. It's what we should be doing. It's how we should live. To listen to the Word of God. And sometimes it takes conversion. And these people did penance, the whole idea of sackcloth and ashes, the Ninevites. We call this the lake house. A lot of the media work is done here, the live, virtual pilgrimages and the Magdala Facebook and Magdala YouTube work. A number of volunteers are very dedicated and generous there. I'm very busy doing that. And we're all good at being very busy. We have lots of tasks to do. And we could be a little bit like Martha in today's gospel. And we actually need to learn to pray. That applies to all of us, also to me. And I was thinking to make a little dramatic statement about that today by simply doing a very short live stream, so I'll have some more time for prayer this morning. So I think you'll understand that. And there's a big need to pray for peace. And that peace starts in our own hearts. And this is a beautiful opportunity for that. Martha was very busy and Mary was at the feet of Jesus. I heard a commentary this morning where the question asked was, maybe the Martha and Mary are inside of us, and the Martha inside of us saying, I have to do this, and we postpone the prayer. That happens to priests as well. Happens to sisters. Maybe it even happens to cloistered people. Yesterday we had St. Bruno. He founded the Carthusians, and they're extraordinarily dedicated to silence and prayer. It's an extraordinarily important contribution to world peace and world well-being, the well-being of humanity. Our doing world doesn't appreciate that, but it's a fact. And for us to learn to go into a prayer mode every day, because we have time to do distractions, but to have time to focus on the essential meaning of life and the essential presence of God in our lives, to be there with Him, to have the opportunity to have personal audience with Him. People go to Rome, they want to meet the Pope. I don't know if people who go to the United States would like to meet the President or whatever, or the Queen in England, God rest her soul, the King, or a major music star, but have time for God. Have time to meet with God every day. You have your own personal, private audience. What a great idea. What a great way. And there are people who do that, and it's brilliant watching them. It's just amazing. People, God bless you. Have a wonderful day today. See you later, alligators. Let's dedicate a few more minutes to prayer today, and maybe some people are going to dedicate an hour to prayer. Especially when people are a little older and have a little bit more time, and maybe just leave that television out of it for an hour and have an hour for the Lord. Or maybe just grow little by little, but have a resolution to do that. Very, very fruitful in life. Very fruitful. Very fruitful. God bless you. See you later, alligator.